Hello and welcome back to ZEPHON. We are probably going to hit endgame today. Looks like pretty smooth sailing from here. We got some gifts from our allies, which basically handled all of the resource issues I was having.
What are we making?
And it's pretty smooth sailing from here, I think.
Now we're going places.
That does cost minerals, but I have a few to spare now. Alright, do we scan? I'm a little bit curious. Let's just scan in here. Okay, was curious what units I'd see. Ended up not being much of anything. I'm probably not going to bother spending the scan every turn.
Shut the fuck up!
Technically, if I want to be optimal, I should, but I'd really just be revealing tiles. Alright, let's do this Flying City quest. That's one. Right, greenhouse. Now that we're building a late game army, we find ourselves needing resources. Funny how that works out. So my ally doesn't seem super strong, but neither does blue, honestly. I think they're just throwing units at each other, and they're not particularly advanced units either.
Evil and corrupted you.
Ah, I've been condemned. Off to the forest with you.
Distract me, please. A true human.
Who cares whence the blood flows, as long it is from our foes. Okay. We're actually cooperative with them. They just condemned us, but we're still cooperative. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Defend. Okay, engineer. So we have roads. There are some by default. It's a little hard to tell the roads apart from the rivers sometimes, but it's fine. Can I build... Well, I mean, I guess I have roads here already anyway. But I wonder...
Headed there.
Can I build a road through Bleed?
I'm on the clock.
Answer is no.
Now we're going places.
I guess I didn't need to spend the 10 minerals on that. But I'll get a little road connection here as well. I mean, really, I just have to expand into the Bleed, and then... yeah, and then I'll have it acting as a road, because I think city tiles are all considered to be roads by default. Okay. Sure is nice to just ignore the terrain. Oh, I have another spot for a power plant. Okay, well, we need it. And the upgrade where these generate power is starting to look pretty good, honestly. The problem with that, of course, is that it is research time. Okay, we're going to get another one of these. Another one of these. Another one of these. So many things I want to be researching. Yeah, I mean, they have a few good units. I'm seeing more advanced units on the part of the cyber player than on the part of the voice player here. These are all basic units from Blue. Although Blue did have the flyers, the Eox swarms, so just a matter of seeing them, I guess. Alright, we want... all the way up there, okay.
Nothing to lose but
And we
my
never
chance.
got the unnatural haste ability, did we? Yeah, because that would be research, and we don't have... We do not have
Faster
research.
way to do this. I'm on the clock. Now we're
A
going
lot of good
places.
techs and not enough time. Okay, what did we get here? We can give ourselves morale. Oh, in a 3-tile radius, though. Okay, that's a little bit useful, maybe. Okay, we are positive on the food front. Let's be more positive. And just skip through the turns. We already did our fight. We took someone out. So we can't really say that we're that far behind, honestly, because we've done more than these guys have. So many flying units. And Titan. That's the lower tech of the 2 Titan options. Every faction has a flying Titan and a landbound Titan. And the flying Titans, I think, are weaker. I'm not entirely sure about the human ones, admittedly. I think. But for voice and for cyber, for sure, the flying Titan is a lower tech tier than the land Titan. Cultists who grew into Eox spent a few more days in the pain to the dawn. After completing the conversion, their task wasn't done. They had the power to birth more Eox just by sitting and feeding on bodies. The new ones grew in the boils on their backs, exploding to live in a spray of pus and gore. Then that one birthed another, and another, and another. Okay, I feel like there are a couple of typos in this one, but we'll go with it. I wonder if I should report that, actually. Like, I'm curious about this being a question for the first sentence as well. I guess that's okay. Anyway, Eox swarms are cheaper. And we have the ability to go to tier 8. Which would get us our Titan. Our flying Titan. Our land Titan is over here. I'm honestly not a huge fan of this unit. It's kind of funny, but it's a transport. These are okay, but modulated harmony +9, so it would start at level 10 for the outsider. Get a new unit. Faster roads. Profuse propagation makes the Eox swarm stronger. +1 group size. So, I mean, obviously we're doing that. I'm just curious if there's anything else I care about from the lower tech. There are things I want, but I'm going to focus on my strengths first. Which I guess is going to be those two and modulated harmony. +2 influence from admin complex. It's a bit late in the game to care about that. Concordant cheaper. Okay, weapon for this guy. Ability for our air titan. Then there's a land titan. Okay, more dimensional echoes just from those. More loyalty. Resets cooldowns of target allied unit. Well, that's pretty nice. So, I mean, there's still good stuff to get. Okay, yeah, you can see it starts at level 5 instead of at level 1. Because we got that one tech.
Nothing to lose but my chains.
Okay, is there anything else I can do with you? I have roads on both sides of the Blight. I've got a road going up to here. That's all I really care about. I could build a road towards the enemy, I guess. But I plan on mostly using flying units for my attack. And both my heroes have teleports. So I guess the next thing to do then is to look at our tiles here. I was considering getting rid of the rocks on this tile, for example. And this tile as well. The rocks give extra minerals, but I'm not using them in either of those.
What are we making?
So, unfortunately, I can't get next to them this turn. How about you? Well, I might be able to if I move you out.
I'm on the clock.
Okay.
Nothing to lose but my chains.
No, I can't get there. Half a movement. 2. Well, I'm gonna try anyway. Alright, what's the next thing I want to do then? I don't think I need any more of these here. I mean, it is more experience, but they're pretty expensive. I could start getting food. I could get some of these as well. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're gonna just claim these. Okay, as for you, okay, get another one of those. This is plus 30 algae. Loyalty is becoming an issue. Okay, let's do some development then. Let's actually do it here. I mean, that could be useful for greenhouses, but I don't plan on doing greenhouses there. I mean, I could. There we go. Oh, shoot. So many Upcluth Dragoons. I don't think you're going to get a whole lot done with that. Okay, plant lead. Why not? Okay, before I forget. Grab that. 2, 3. You finally caught up with the airborne city. It's called Kalen Set? An absurd phrase that means sky whale. Kept aloft by the core of a cherubim titan, it is, in theory, controlled by the constellation. In theory is key here because the constellation, another fountain of rumors and legends in the wasteland, is at war with itself. As their messengers reluctantly explain to you, clearly angry at the arrival of surface dwellers, their tightly organized way of life depends on the grouping of citizens by skill set under the names of the stars themselves. Ursa Major defends this way of life. The 28 dragons want to upend it. It's too late in the war for diplomatic nuance. You can throw your weight behind a winner and clean up the mess after the whole thing's over, or knock these warring stargazers right out of the sky. Okay, so we could go for defending their way of life, upending it. Just destroy the city altogether. Or skip it. I'm inclined to destroy the city, honestly. It'll give me something to do with my troops. Okay, I mean, that is a bunch of tough units to deal with, though. But I do get research for fighting them. Well, we'll wait a few turns.
I'm on the clock.
To get some stuff.
Irons in the fire.
Some units into position here. Terraform. Clear tile. Get rid of those rocks.
There's hazard pay for this, right?
It does cost, okay. Whereas it's free, but it costs production. That's fine. Order cities. Well, we cleared that up. Because we do kind of need more housing. We also do kind of need more of everything. Okay. Greenhouse. Okay, we can't actually afford anything right now because we don't have enough minerals, which is kind of funny. But we can go to the Concordant. Could sell all of these, but I mean I can also sell a bunch of useless chips. Alright. And here then we're going to do another one of these theater house theater situations. Okay, you are active. You're a melee unit.
A sound decision.
Might as well summon a new one of these. Since it's free. Nobody else out there. Even the city's flying, right? Yeah. It doesn't have an attack, though. It is just a structure. Well, there's no point in moving you guys in that direction. What I could be doing, though, starting to damage them a little bit. You can skip for a turn. Okay, they're deploying their drones. You are flying. You cannot capture my outpost. Okay, they're coming for me. Economic bubble. It's not quite tulip bulbs and GME stocks, but your citizens seem to have gotten slightly addled by and addicted to trading and gambling. Aside from the resulting rentier class that does little or no work except risking other people's savings, your advisors are worried that this is going to exacerbate existing social tensions as inequality increases rapidly. Whatever you do, the bubble might burst at any moment, but this is a good chance to introduce reforms or regulations along your particular philosophical lines with little or no argument from the public. So, I don't know that anything makes sense lore-wise for us, given that we're just we're basically a cult that has absolute control over everything, which I guess could be state control. You could look at it that way. But it could also be seen as free market in the sense of maybe our cult just doesn't care what people are doing as long as you're doing the cult activities. Whatever else is going on, you can just do whatever. And as planning and big benevolent government definitely does not sound like what we're doing, though. So I guess we'll go free market here. Oh, great. The profit incentive is driving the avaricious in your society to find even more innovative ways of making themselves richer. That's resulted in a boom in patents and inventions, many of which deal with the many people starving and sleeping in the streets. The bursting of the trading bubble has only made that worse, and people of all levels blame you personally. Okay, this was really not good. 10% research, which doesn't really help us all that much. And then, I think this is a permanent too. 10% research minus 1 loyalty permanently. And then also an additional 6 loyalty for 10 turns. Okay, that was clearly the wrong choice. Range 3, huh?
Have you come to offer blood?
I mean, we can just...
You will give us
take out some stuff here. Unfortunately, we don't really benefit from we don't really benefit. What was I thinking? That was not what I was thinking at all. I don't know why I said that. I was thinking I guess it is a benefit. We're taking them out, but they're not taking morale damage because we've taken them out. I was actually I think what happened there is I was shocked that I was getting research for killing a summon unit. Okay.
Nothing to lose but my chains.
Well, let's, do we want to tank all the hits? Sure.
I'm on the clock.
you're not terribly useful as a combat unit. I guess we can take out the rocks there, though.
What are we making? There's hazard pay for this, right?
Okay, can we move in safely now? We will get hit by attacking you. Well, interesting that they weren't unleashed before this. I could just take out the unit. Should have probably done this first. I don't really want to use my teleport because I want to be able to teleport out if things get bad. And here I thought I'd quickly get to the end and just rush to the end game, but now I've got another war to fight. Okay, I do need more food for that. I have influence though. Okay, they actually killed one of my units. That's not too surprising. This is a bunch of late game air units that are at max level. If Eox weren't sent out to die, they'd breed forever. Cultists whispered about how they had to keep the population in check, but some pushed the limits. What was the harm in breeding one or two more monsters to win the war? Still, even with one more popping out in a swarm, it still seemed to make the skies all the more darker. Alright, we do want... this thing at higher level would be really nice. Being able to produce the Titan unit would be good, but I don't see myself having the economy for that, so we'll just make that better.
Will not accept this.
Okay, he doesn't like the fact that I'm allied with somebody. Are you a fool? This cannot work. Not with Ready Russell, but why should you listen to someone just because they have literally seen it all before? Good question. Alright, yeah, you are quite out of position.
It said you would come.
I walk a dark path. Your final hours are slipping away.
What say you? I will bring the voice to new disciples. Let the void pull you apart.
Alright, we can take you out. That'll be good. Goodbye, morale. Hello, science. Okay, I think we're gonna back off slightly here. More morale damage. Almost. Well, we can do it. Unless we get attacked by something from moving there. Okay.
Speak quickly or leave me be. Do not test my faith. I'm never pilgrimage.
Moved you into the bleeds. You're probably just gonna die. Whoops. Could attack with the engineers. I don't really want to, though. Do you have anything I want to clear? Not really. How about you? Yes, a lot of... well, quite a few things.
Give me a target. Headed there.
I guess they can see me because I did that. That might not have been the right move. Okay, we need more housing. We need more loyalty everywhere. Do more greenhouses? I need more food. I think I do more greenhouses. Hold on, I need more housing here. Alright, I'll do this one first. And as for you... let's just connect our cities. I could try to keep you alive. I don't really care enough to. I'd rather keep that for a more important unit later. Having a bunch of heals saved is nice. And if they're gonna rush in and try to kill something, it just makes it easier for me to deal with them. Okay. We are...
There a faster way to do this?
running up here. Oh, it's taking damage because it's in a sandstorm. Okay. Well. Have you moved yet? Yes, you have not.
Have you come to offer blood?
Alright, you can run away.
Guides my way.
You can run
I
away.
walk a dark path.
Now, I could arguably be taking these out first for the experience, or I mean for the science. You're in range of the city, right? Hey, our city leveled up. Makes it slightly stronger.
What say you?
Okay.
A sound decision.
But no research. Sometimes, I guess.
Speak quickly or leave me be.
Okay. I do think a little bit silly, but I might actually get a mineral extractor. Just because I've been building a lot lately. Okay, you need more housing. Turn 95. We should get a few turns of warning before we actually hit endgame. Modulated harmony. The Tribunal summoned the outsider with a chant. If the trio performed it right, the voice's power would carry with them, and that foul beast from beyond time and space would linger longer, knowing its true master was watching over it. Well, +9 levels isn't necessarily longer, but okay, we'll have our Titan research by turn 100 at the very least. Yes, I wanted to clear out that, and then also both of these.
What are we making?
So,
Is there a faster way to do this? There's hazard pay for this, right?
might as well. No, we corrode first. You can actually hit it, which is funny. Okay, we got the science.
There is danger ahead.
You've got 6 defense. I am curious. Does the corroding stack? No. Your people climb to the tops of trees, towers, and mountain peaks to watch Calum Seat plunge to earth. No one has ever seen anything like it in the planet's history. No one has ever reached into the heavens and yanked down the domicile of would-be gods, only in myth and legend. Your eyes are turned elsewhere, to a table in your war room showing the position of enemy units, to comrades buzzing with messages from your allies and enemies, to a spreadsheet of all things, detailing a complex transaction with a concordant. All of these matters weigh more heavily on you than a flaming city plunging from the sky. Okay, so we got some resources. Got a bunch of science out of it. Well, it was something. It was a diversion anyway. And it did give some experience and practice using our units.
Do not test my faith.
Okay, heal.
A moment of respite.
Yeah, we don't have enough food. Don't have enough food for anything. Okay, we're gonna get our first mineral extractor. I guess we're gonna clear a tile. They're gonna lose their Titan. It's not in a very safe spot. Although they did just hurt the morale pretty hard. I could grab that for more minerals.
I'm finally free. Covenant overdrive.
I have to do that with a ground unit, of course.
Nothing to lose but my chains.
Okay, you're gonna move here. Terraform. Clear. We're actually not going to do that. That's going to cost minerals, and I need 20 minerals to build something. Alright, just heal.
It said you would come. I will let you see the voice already knows.
I mean, we could also do our other heal, but I think we're fine.
A sound decision.
We just turned. We need to move.
You exist for 5 more turns. At which point...
Thanks, Al. I'm ready to hop. Chains, I'll be there.
if I disband you... we might as well get the research. Okay, more this, yes. Getting a little bit low on the algae. Well, we're going to clear the other forest ourselves. The engineer doesn't really have a purpose any more than even starting a new city with it would just hurt the morale of all my cities. And also, at this point, what would I even do with the new city? Loyalty. I keep calling it morale. It's called loyalty in this game.
Nothing to lose but my chains.
After these entered the battlefield, every village and town I visited was quieter. Everyone stayed huddled indoors, terrified of a Crodius dropping on their town and swallowing them whole. Peasants, scared of the dragon living up on the mountain. Yes, biological titan flyer that cripples and swallows foes only to digest them in its stomach. It's a good unit. More influence is something. Seed of Extinction is an ability for a unit that we have, but we haven't built any of it, so I mean, I think we do this.
Very wise.
You are well on the path to wisdom and selflessness. Pacifism next, nah? Benedictions should be taken in
Come
silence.
again. For chai.
Namaskar. Sure. Okay, so for you, there's not really a reason for you to exist. I can use you to make my towns stronger,
Putting irons in the fire.
or to repair them. So I guess if it comes to that,
Never felt more alive.
okay, we're just gonna hold position with a bunch of stuff, because yeah, because I'm
I will let you see what the voice already knows.
not going to be running my troops around everywhere, I don't think.
I will listen.
expensive. I need more food. But I finally have some minerals. Let's get some... Maybe we'll get another one. I think you're just going to skip your turn. We could be researching the thing that lets us sell advanced resources, because then we could sell the singularity cores and the transuranium and actually do some stuff with it, maybe. Yeah, so you can see they have some range. Except for voice. Voice is just melee. Always melee. We have range units, but you want to give us a gift? Sure, we will accept your gift. Hold position. Okay, you guys can advance.
Fine. Another pilgrimage.
Yeah, Vanquisher Siege Tank. Range 6 and 8 armor.
You only live once.
That's fine.
I hear you, big mama.
We grabbed the outpost and we'll call it a day. Okay, I could get another one of these. I probably should. I should probably be... Well, I need more food is the thing. I could also be saving for this. Hmm. Four more turns of bad loyalty. Okay, we're gonna skip the city. Okay, housing is under control. I think more greenhouses. And we will skip the city. Yeah. Oh, did we just lose our bike? Helios missile tank. That's another new discovery. That looks new too. Plagent Gordos. New voice unit that I've never seen before, because I ignored it on the tech tree, and like, we did get some new stuff. I just it's a vehicle, and I am doing inventory and repair, so it wasn't worth the resources to research into it.
Never felt more alive.
Okay.
I'm fine. Let's turn and burn. What do we make it? There a faster way to do this? I'll have it patched up.
Well, something for the engineers to do, I guess. Archaeegis, another one of those. Icar fluid deflector. Evasion damage reduction. Okay, cool.
Speak quickly or leave me be.
Okay, city. We're gonna still wait on that. In fact, we build stuff slower here too, so we're probably just gonna sleep it. Greenhouse. I should build a single algae thing here. Honestly. I don't have the tech for it, but there's that one tech that gets you for every greenhouse in the city. Okay, we are gonna do that, and then skip the city. Turn 100. Well, we made it to turn 100. The end of days hasn't started yet, though. I mean, I guess I could start pushing towards the Xenonaut. She's occupied up here with ZEPHON, my ally. Okay, the last days of Earth. Things are coming to a head. Your spies have finally obtained intelligence on ZEPHON's factories. They are assembling something massive in the depths of the ocean. Akron survivors across the wasteland are flocking to the Anchorites' camp. Rumors circle the land like vultures. Refugees flee from the cities. Gunrunners are lining up customers. No one's declared war, but everyone can sense a great battle is coming. At dawn, we found the body of a mystic in an administration complex. One death would have meant nothing if the Tribunal themselves hadn't swooped in to see the body. He saw it, the first of the three whispered. He spoke with it, scribbled the second. The third merely drew a knife and sliced the lips off the dead man's mouth. Alright, well, we get more influence for that. Cool. Very limited options. This also requires the Canticle of Dusk, so we can't even get this until we research our factory equivalent. So, I guess, rather than research late game stuff, it makes more sense to actually grab some things that might make a difference for us. No damage. I mean, better bleed stuff is something. More housing, more energy, more range on expansion, more radius on cities. Yeah, let's get that one. Get the unique tech. Wait 5 turns before choosing a side for the final battle. Alright, well, I think we're in a decent position to fight the final battle at this point. We still don't have our Titan, but we're a few turns away from being able to afford one. And that just kind of gives the Eox Swarm something stronger to rally around. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position. We're probably going to be allied with the Anchorite and the Diva, unless I decide to go independent, in which case, if I do, I'll probably end up being allied with the Exonaut, actually. But no reason to make things harder for myself. It would give us a different ending, which also matters as far as what reward I take for improving my account after completing a run. So, I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about that. I'll probably decide just based on how I'm feeling in the moment. But we'll do that next time. I will see you then.